Hey, ghosties! It's Kandis.
And this is Harley.
And we are Haunted Through the Ages. I almost stuttered that.
That's
like,
all right.
What are we? Wait.
What is this again?
What are we doing?
I feel like we haven't recorded in so long, though.
But it was just a week.
It was a week. It's not normal time. I don't know.
It's probably because you've been, vegging and maxing, relaxing.
I have, too. It's been so nice.
So I ordered this giant, it's a 2-person, almost like a raft type thing.
Okay.
But it's like a tanning type raft, so we can lay it in the yard and put some water in it. So when you're laying out there, it fills up with water so you can, cool off with the water.
Can we record out there?
Sure, why not?
Perfect. I can hold my microphone right here. It'll be great.
Yeah, I can put a cord right outside my bedroom window there. So.
I love this. That'd be great.
I'm coming to you live from outside.
But if we're sitting in the water outside, I'm going to drink more. I'll tell you that.
That's
so
fine.
It'll be an
and I'll have
episode.
A little table that, so the microphones don't electrocute us to death. Just a little bit of water. It's not even a full body water.
We're both pretty clumsy. That might not be a good idea.
We'll keep them in the tent.
They died when one of them dropped their microphones into the water.
I literally just told you I was going to tell you something, and I can't remember what I was going to tell you now. Who was I talking about?
Doug? We were talking about Doug before we started.
No.
Before that, I can't say any of the names we were talking about.
No. Oh, yeah, it was Doug. Yes. So, a person that we work with just recently had a birthday.
Yes.
And Doug asked her, what do you want for your birthday?
I'd be afraid to ask her because the shit she'd come up with would probably scare everybody.
It's going to be very offensive. And if anybody's feelings get hurt, I apologize in advance. But
if they do, it's probably not.
I'm not going to use, I'll politically correct it. But this was not the terminology that I was told.
I'm going to love it.
She wanted little people strippers. That's all she wanted. All she wanted. And I was like, you know what? I might know somebody. Hang on.
I love her so much.
Which I did not know anybody. I didn't have any connections to that.
Oh my God.
She's like, literally. And I said, so, did he come through on the strippers for us? Like, what's happening here? I got a bowl of Jell-O ready. No, he didn't.
She's so funny. She's crazy.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining week. I tell you that.
I'm glad I missed it.
I'm glad I don't have to be involved in it.
It's very weird because normally my vacations are like, okay, we plan this and plan that. We're doing all kinds of stuff. I said, I don't want to.
Good.
I don't want to leave my house.
Absolutely. Good.
I frankly don't want to leave my couch. I want to do nothing and zone out and pretend the world doesn't exist. And that's exactly what I've done. It's been very nice.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Did little Mr. mind hanging out inside? Or was he at Grandma's?
No, he was with me inside for the most part because it's been rainy and stormy.
Yeah.
And even when it's not, it's so humid. So we haven't done much. We were at my mom's a little bit and played outside, but I'm like, okay, I'm like literally drenched. And he's drenched and he'll say, oh, Mom, I'm so hot.
Oh, sweet
so
baby.
Hot. Like, I know, it's so hot. So no, we haven't done a whole lot. We played Guess Who for like 4 hours yesterday. I'm not exaggerating. Hours. It was 2 separate times during the day, about 2 hours apiece. And he doesn't quite grasp how it works. So we're still working on that. So at one point I know it's probably been forever since people have played this.
We used to play with the kids all the time, so.
I had Maria, who's the girl with the brown hair and the red hat.
Yes.
We get down to the end. That's who was the last person on my board after I'd asked him all the questions. So I turned and I said, "Do you have Maria?" And I turned it to him and he goes, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, let me see." He grabs his card and he puts it up. He had Herman, who's the bald man with
not even close.
The red sideburns or the side, whatever it is. I said, "That's not," he looks, "Oh." But then he points to her on his board. I'm like, "No, honey, your board doesn't matter." That's not how it works. But he was like so proud. Like he looked and he just saw a picture of Herman on his board. Yeah. Or Maria. Like, yeah, I've got her.
It's right there, duh.
I'm like, oh.
Tell you, these little ones, they're giant cheaters.
And then he's asking me questions and he goes, "Does your person have black hair?" I said, "Yes." He doesn't put a single thing down on his board. And I was so tired of telling him, "Okay, now you have to put down all the people who don't have black hair. You're trying to narrow it down here."
Really messing with this kid's brain.
Oh my God. So I don't say anything at that point. I'm just kind of done. So I ask my question, then he asks his, and he goes, "Does your person have white hair and a green hat?"
Wait.
No. We just established my person has black hair. And he goes, "Oh, yeah." He just giggles.
How did he get two questions?
Well, it was after my question. He'll think he does, though. He'll just rattle off questions and not put anything down on his board. I'm like, "Cheater, what are we doing? You're not even eliminating people."
That's how I lost Candyland. I'm telling, or Chutes and Ladders or whatever it was. Yeah. Maybe it was Candyland. Yeah, it was Candyland. Yeah, that's how I lost. Yeah. I went from start to, I win. I haven't even went yet. How did you win? You know,
well, she had 7 turns.
I got my little potato stealing my guy and running like, bro, give me back my guy.
It was just a lot. We had fun, though. It was fun, but it was quite a lot. I called my mom at one point, and I'm like,
I miss you.
You need to come get your grandson. So I'm telling her everything about Guess Who, and she has it at her house, too. So when I dropped him off tonight, it's like, "Are you going to play Guess Who with Grandma this weekend?" She looks at me, she's like, "I hate you." Have fun.
Bye.
Bye. Gotta go. You have so much fun with Grandma.
No, Brandon sends me this video the other day, a snap of my sweet little pickle, and it was, you know, after she had her field, it was her last day of school, field day and everything, and it was storm, and Brandon was like, "You don't really have to come."
I saw her picture on Instagram, her little last day of school picture.
"Mom, you don't have to come. You know, the weather's really bad, you know, like." So they, you know, they get back, and, you know, Brandon rewarded her with, you know, some McDonald's, her chicken nuggets and french fries that she loves, you know, so she sends me this video, and anybody that knows me knows I'm a very weird eater. That's why I don't like eating in front of people. When I'm in a restaurant, I can eat like a civilized human being, but if I'm comfortable and in my own home and in my own space, I'm a very weird eater. Like I deconstruct my meals, like, and I have to eat it, you know, like section by section.
Yeah.
I don't like pizza because I don't like everything together. So when I do eat pizza, I scrape everything off. I separate the cheese from the toppings. I separate the toppings in its own little pile, depending on what toppings it is. Then I have my cheese pile. Then I have the bread.
If you guys could see the look I'm giving her right now, it's of disgust.
The bread, which I've already ripped the crust off because I have to separate that from the actual soggy pizza dough. Yeah. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat pizza.
You're insane.
When I eat a chicken nugget, I eat not all chicken nuggets. Some are when I eat McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Very easy to eat the breading off of a McDonald's
all the breading
nugget.
First. I eat all of the breading first, so it looks like I have this pale, gross little piece of chicken left to eat. But I eat the edges first, and then I eat the back, and then I eat the front.
That's like how you eat a Kit Kat.
I'm my little pickle. And she's never eaten. No, she's never eaten. I've never eaten in front of her like that. Like I eat like a civilized human being because I don't want to set bad examples. And maybe she watched me eat it one time. But according to Rhiannon, this is her idea. This is her trick. Like she did this all by herself. Like her. She is the Yipstick girl from Home Depot.
The Yipstick.
She did this all by herself.
Oh my gosh.
All right. It's literally, in the video, it's got her eating the edge first, the front, and then, no, she ate the back, and then the edge. She did it backwards. She ate the back first, then she ate the edge, and then she flipped it over and was eating the breading off the other side. Like, I swear I've never eaten one like that in front of her.
What does Nick think about it? Because
I know he's a savage.
I know you've mentioned he eats weird
Nick is
to mess with people.
Savage. Like, he bites into the center of a Kit Kat.
Yeah. Like I told you, so does Bubba. And so every time he has a Kit Kat, we have to FaceTime my mom. Because then she'll be like, what are you doing?
If there's a pie, Nick will cut into the center of the pie, or he'll make square cuts instead of triangles.
I'd throw it away. Start over. We have to start over. We're done. The middle's missing. I can't do this.
If there's cake, he's cutting triangles off the square cake to make just a mess. And it just messes, and it's only to mess with Rana, because they bicker back and forth with each other. It's so funny, the relationship these two have, because, and Dream and Kim too, like they fight like they're, they're siblings, like they're smacking and hitting each other, and I don't want to be a witness, because my kids are going to go to jail for sure. They're the abuse.
You just hear, there was a domestic situation. You're like, yeah, it was mine. It was I know nothing.
I'm not one of those moms that ever has to be, he hit you, and show up with a posse of people.
Right.
Absolutely not. I need to go rescue my child. I need to rescue
You need to go protect
the
their
people
spouse
that they brought into our lives. I need to protect them. All the time I'm asking Kim, blink twice if you need help.
That's so funny.
Like, is she hurting you? You tell me. I can't with these kids. They keep me on my toes for sure.
That is so funny.
There was something else that I really wanted to tell you, but it wasn't super important.
So what do you have for us?
So, okay. Ooh, I'm going to drop my glasses. Let's get into it.
Don't do that. You need those.
Trust me, I got called back to come and get them. I know you're recording tonight. You're going to need them. I know, right? Should I ring the bell? Do you need another?
Done. Drink's gone before we even start.
So we are heading to Mexico again. We are going to an island called the Island of Dolls.
You found out about it. Yay! Do you remember I told you about this? And you're like, what is that?
I didn't know what it was. And I was going to do the haunted boutique, and there was just, and everything just kept leading me to this. Every time I typed in haunted,
Really?
It always took me to this.
I'm so excited.
It's funny because a lot of these that are quote unquote islands are not really islands. They're like floating, just floating earth, basically.
Really?
Yeah. Like there's not a lot under holding up. It's like volcanic stuff and everything. So
I'm so excited.
I'm going to jump right into it because I have a twist.
Oh,
it's a twist.
Okay.
So.
Well, and I'm so surprised because I knew you mentioned the boutique, so I was coming in like, oh yeah, we're doing that in Mexico.
Yeah, no, I tried to, and I mean, there was like one experience at this one. I'm just like, I'm not really feeling this, but ooh, that's a creepy looking doll.
Ooh,
what is this about? Yeah, so gross. They're so gross.
Oh, yeah.
So in my story, what I'm about to tell you is two different variations of the same story.
Okay.
Same character, same spookiness, same hauntings, just two different points of view, different beliefs.
Oh.
The first one, starting pretty far back, but not nearly as far as the second one. So this story behind Mexico's Island of the Dolls. Child's play or the stuff of nightmares. A boat trip through the Chomachilco Islands, better known as La Isla de Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls. On shore, visitors are greeted by thousands of dolls, some big, some small, some gigantic. No human lives here anymore, only dolls. They hang from the ceilings, trees, boats moored on the shore. There's no electricity or running water. concrete constructions are forbidden. The only buildings are shops made from wood. Inside, dolls cover the walls of all the surfaces. All old, mutilated, some just blown heads, some even burnt. All creepy. All creepy. Mm-hmm. They are creepy.
I've seen photos and videos, and I think the scariest ones for me are the trees.
Yeah, it's so creepy. And I mean, there's so many pictures. As I'm looking at this up, I'm like, oh my God, there's another.
Yeah.
Tour guide Jose Gabriel Gonzalez Franco is a Xochimilco native who claims he remembers Don Julian. Well, I'm going to say Julian, but I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced that way. Yeah, like there was a funny little thing over the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so but we're gonna call him Don Julian.
We're American.
Yeah, like I could go on and on and on with this fake accent that I have, but yeah, it's tiring.
You burnt it out in the last episode.
I'm exhausted from I learned all of the Spanish I got for a minute.
That's all I got.
Don Julian from when he was a young boy. The detail is that a girl fell into the water. She was in an accident, he said. Don Julian tried to help, but unfortunately all he did was be an eyewitness to the death of this person in this place. The last moments of this girl's life were exactly where Don Julian set up a cross. There's no official report of the accident or the death, but nonetheless, Don Julian Santana marked the spot where the child allegedly fell and died with a white crucifix.
Yeah.
The water level of the Chinampa. So a Chinampa is basically like a little island and in the canals and stuff.
Right.
Like the place.
I can picture it.
So the water level in the Chinampa has decreased over the years and the area has now been walled off. After placing the cross, Santana reported that something strange and dark started happening. He claimed he began seeing shadows and hearing cries, a soul, he believed, that was in deep sorrow. According to the tour guide, Gonzalez Franco, apparatuses have been set up, and yes, there's definitely paranormal activity heard on the island. He also claims that here on the island, the concentration of energy is so strong you can actually feel it. This is why the Island of Dolls ranks as one of the top most terrifying places in the world. The island's caretaker and Santana's nephew, Javier Romero Santana, says the unexplained cries can still be heard today. At night, we tour the place. I go inside with another workmate waiting for people, and we hear a young lady crying or a moan, he says. Combining Catholicism with mysticism, Santana looked to protect himself and the island from what he believed were evil entities by hanging dolls all around the island and the Chinampas.
See, I would feel like that would be inviting them more.
Right.
Because then you're giving them a vessel to kind of control.
Yeah. Yeah, something to be in and yeah,
like any haunted doll we know of, Harold or Annabelle or whatever, that gives them a vessel to,
especially if it's an evil entity, it's giving them, like you said, a vessel, like something that they can control now and manipulate.
And I've seen this. They're not like Samantha from American Girl, okay? They're after she had a rough night.
There's some pictures that are
horrifying.
He believed the appearance of these unwanted broken toys would scare away the soul of the drowned child and other spirits that were haunting him. For over 17 years of his life, he collected dolls from trash cans, dumpsters, from friends, from the channels. The majority have, particularly being ugly dolls and old dolls, burnt dolls, mutilated dolls, or deformed dolls. That was the condition, says Gonzalez Franco. A doll wearing a straw hat decorated with sunflowers is the first one Santana is said to have found floating in the river. This was the start of his collection. Today, there are about 4,000 dolls on the island.
Oh, no.
None of the dolls have been given names except one, Augustinita. which is adorned with glasses and a turquoise dress.
That's lovely.
She's weird. She's creepy.
Don't offend her.
No, I'm sorry. Please. She's Annabelle with a straw hat.
Oh no.
She's not Raggedy Ann Annabelle. She's like movie time Annabelle.
When Bubba was little, he had a little like baby doll in a stroller because he liked to like hold it and cuddle with it. And as he got older, he, flipped his switch. He's like, no, that's for girls. Mm-hmm. But when he was still like a baby, he liked it. And when I would have to clean up his room and stuff, if I'd put toys away, that little baby doll, I'd be like, I'd pick her up by the hand. I'd be like, dig through and like put her on the bottom and pile it up. So I'm like, if that fucking thing moves. There was nothing weird about it.
Those porcelain dolls that have to be stood. I found them in the top of their closet all the way into the corner when we
Yeah, I wonder why. They're like, don't tell mom we hid these here.
You guys don't like them?
No.
Here's the thing. No. They watch us.
Oh. This one was just plastic and I hated it. When it was time to like clean up the room and he was done playing with it, I'm like, throw that bitch out. She's gonna go. Nothing ever happened, but she's a doll, so I don't care.
Rhiannon had this baby, and I mean, she had this thing since birth, and it was like a beanbag. I mean, it had the plastic arms, but the body was like a beanbag.
Right.
And there was no clothes for this thing. It had been colored on. She had no hair left. Literally, the body looked like a biohazard. We nicknamed her throughout the life after Rhiannon grew up, but she was still attached to this doll. It was like literally biohazard baby. Like, where's your biohazard baby, Rhiannon?
That's funny.
Because she everywhere she took it to the grocery store. I'm like
biohazard Bonnie over here.
Seriously, like, I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I promise it's not contagious. So she loved this. I'm like, when that thing disappeared, I have no idea where it went. Mm-hmm. But that was the end. That was R.I.P. You're gonna catch something. There's
like, remember that cat herpes we talked
about? My God, right? Feline herpes. I think Biohazard Baby gave it to him.
That's where they caught it.
So, back to where was I? Okay. Augustinita. Yeah. Said to be Santana's favorite, locals believe she performed miracles and helps with their faith. Augustinita has become the most important doll of the collection, the one he spent time with, his companion, the one he talked to, his protector, says Gonzalez.
That's not healthy.
That's not healthy. Living on an island like this is not healthy.
That's not good.
It's not healthy. Homie,
that's not a bad sign.
You need a friend. You need a real friend. Since it is believed that Augustinita has gifts, at night she walked around. She even had the gift to... Stop!
I'm sorry. The fuck she would. No. And you know I don't like water. I need doggy paddling to the fucking shore. No.
It's like a maze to get through there. The videos, the pictures that they show,
I've seen them take the boat.
It's like a maze because it's all people's fields and whatnot, and everything's just floating. It's floating earth. It's not even ground. Like,
yeah.
When you know, like those grass bubbles that you see in people's yards where the water, that's basically what it is. It's just floating.
I've seen them take a boat because the only place I saw this on was Shocker Coast Adventures. And I think it's been years since I've seen the episode, but I think it was one of those things where they had to take the water.
Almost like a gondola type thing.
Yes.
And a flat, they called and I touch on it on later on, but it's called a chalupa. So it's like a flat wooden type thing.
But they had to take whatever type they took there, and it's probably the same guy because he's the guy who drops people off on the island. And I think it was like a 45-minute ride from like the nearest town to get there. Like it was out there. You'd see me just paddling.
I'm going, whatever. Gators are chasing you, whatever, we going. Going. Gonna cruel to Ville them bitches and just stand on them like, all right, let's go.
Exactly.
So, because you loved that sentence so well, I'm going to say it again. She walked around. She even had the gift to cure him and protect him. So, wait, I mean, that's not so bad.
God bless her.
She's still walking around. That is the reason there are plates to leave little offerings for her. Or so she doesn't come for them. Like, chill, she doesn't come for them.
If you want me to show up in your fucking bedroom tonight, you better leave something.
I need something. Like, I can't eat. Obviously, my mouth doesn't move. So what you got? Socks. Socks are good.
Honestly, though, if I was a spirit, I would also do that.
You would.
Just to be an asshole.
The success of this island is such that along the Xochimilco channels, there are now several replicas of the island of dolls. Don Julian Santana passed away of a heart attack in April 2001. His body is said to have fallen into the water at the exact location where it is believed the girl drowned. A black cross and a plaque marks that spot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first legend.
Okay.
Here's the second. It's slightly different, the facts, but the story goes back even farther.
Okay.
So deep in the heart of the canals of the Xochimilco, Mexico City's last vestige of the Aztecs, is one of the world's most haunted and tragic locations, the Island of the Dolls.
Yay.
Did you watch that movie about the Aztecs?
No.
Where they were like, they would take people up on this like
they
pyramid
were fucking...
type thing and decapitate them, and then just they like threw their heads down the stairs or whatever in their body. Their offerings.
I never saw that,
disgusting.
But I know
I forget
a lot
what
about...
movie it was, but Matt and I watched it. I was like, and then God, this was 1,000 years ago. We watched it, and I never want to see it again. Like I was not well.
If I remember correctly, I believe the Aztecs were known as some of the most
vile.
I don't know what the right word is, but vicious killers in terms of offerings.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people talked about like
disgusting
explorers coming over and how awful they were to them, and the Aztecs specifically were some that were like they were taking care of themselves, like they could handle their own because they were
thank God for Cortez. That's all I'm saying.
They did some rough shit.
Here on this single acre, which houses 3 tree huts and a crowd of decaying dolls, locals swear they see ghosts and hear shadows talking. It is, they believe, cursed.
I'd say so.
From the story before to the story this, they only touched on the one girl haunting it.
Right.
Where I can see more of the hauntings coming from being this location, because that one didn't dive into the Aztec theory, where this is like, it's cursed. Like, there's not just a little girl walking around.
I've never heard, I mean, it makes total sense, but I've heard a slightly different story about the little girl, but ultimately it was still the little girl.
It was a different, like, I think I read one where this one I think touches on a different story of how the little girl comes to be, but the one that I read was, he found the little girl at the edge of the water.
Yes.
And the doll floated up next to her.
Yes.
That's what started the dolls.
Like in honor of her, because he couldn't save her.
So she found her, couldn't save her, tried to, but wasn't able to. And then, the doll floated up, so he didn't know what to do with it. He buried her or whatever. But then he started hearing things, and, so he used the doll to kind of lure her away from him by putting the doll onto the tree. Was another theory that I'd read. I didn't put that one in this one, but it was another theory that I'd read.
Yeah, that's kind of the story I had heard, but I've never heard the Aztecs, but that's really interesting. Yeah, obviously, it makes total sense.
Yeah, with the land, I mean, it's...
That land, it always comes back to the land, but the earth and the water, it holds so much energy.
So much. Yeah, because but this isn't really, they're not on, this is floating. They're just floating. Right. During the time of Cortez, many people fled here to Xochimilco and hid on the canals, says one local. Many women killed themselves rather than be caught and raped by the Spanish. The Island of the Dolls was for centuries a place to disappear. Remarkably, it's within the city limits of one of the world's biggest metropolises. Mexico City was originally an island in a volcanic caldera lake surrounded by the Sierra Madre Mountains. Like I rolled my tongue.
I did.
Well, Madre I say a lot because I call my mom Madre, which she gets really mad because she doesn't know what it means.
That's funny.
It means mother.
She's like, what the fuck are you calling me?
Literal verbatim. Verbatim.
Mother.
The fuck did you call me? Mom?
And
I didn't know. Dreamer started calling me Madre for a long time. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Mi Madre.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you are not Spanish. So, after the Aztecs were defeated in the Spanish War, much of the Chinampas were filled in and turned into the basis of the city we know today. Except for, that is, the most southern end of Mexico City in Xochimilco. I'm going to say this wrong every time.
So was Mexico City like mostly waterways back then?
A lot.
Like Venice?
In certain areas, yeah.
That's really interesting.
Because it's a lot of Spanish in there too, so. Where the Chinampas and the canal system still exist, an integral part of local life, and are UNESCO World Heritage Site. UNESCO, I don't know, I didn't look up what that means, but it's all capital letters, UNESCO.
I think I could be totally
organization
wrong.
Of something.
I was just going to say, I think it's an organization that like preserves.
And it's a heritage site, so it
preserves like ancient
it's
sites.
holding that some stuff.
I could be totally wrong, but I believe.
It's keeping some tea. So, oops. At times, the neighborhood was also used as shelter for Mexican revolutionaries, religious practitioners who may have fallen out of favor. Some of them ended up killed or drowned in these canals. Ibarra introduced me to Don Laro, community leader who has spent his entire life in the Xochimilco, padded through the small islands that are used for farming maize, squash, and chilies. Using a wooden flat-bottomed chalupa, Laro padded to the infamous Island of the Dolls and recalled how 50 years ago the water was so clear you could see straight to the bottom.
Really?
That's how, in the 1950s, Julian Santana Barrera found the body of a young girl at the bottom of the waterway just outside his door. This is another theory.
Oh my gosh.
The girl was swimming with her sister and friends, and the current took her and she drowned, says Rogelio Sanchez Santana, the current guardian of the dolls and great-nephew of Barrera. According to him, it was after his uncle found the body that trouble started. The spirit of the girl was living in sorrow, Santana said. In the mornings, Julian started seeing ghosts and one day woke and found all of his crops had died. He tried many things to improve his crops, but he couldn't because the spirit damaged it.
Well,
he became
rude.
more and more scared. Yeah. It was cursed. It's not just the spirit. It's the curse of the fucking island. Like, hello.
Ugh.
All these people fucking offing themselves so they don't have to be taken out by the Aztecs or the Spanish or whatever.
Conquistadors.
Conquistadors. Barrera built an altar in his one-room cabin on the island where he and his wife lived, hoping to appease the spirit. Fuck off. You want to go, then you're gonna go, but we ain't living there together. We about to have separate homes. No. And it's only one room? I got to be just in one room? Fucking
There'd be more death. We're about to add one more spirit.
He tried many things to improve his crops, but he couldn't because the spirit damaged it. He became more and more scared. But the spirit still came, Santana said. He started collecting dolls as a way to protect himself from the spirit. Over the next half century, more than 1,000 dolls. Some from the trash in the area's main city. Others were gifted by neighbors and visitors. They're all still there, decaying, sometimes beheaded. Truly creepy.
If there's beheaded dolls, the Aztecs probably fucking love that. They're like, yeah, that's what we're about.
They're just bringing them on.
Like
oh, they want us here. Look.
Yeah. They're like, that's our offering. Exactly. That's what we're into.
Ew.
More.
All I can see is my pickle doing her fingers together. More.
Oh.
Oh. Everywhere you look, there are dirty dolls hanging from the trees, nailed to the buildings, and any of the other structures, strung along clotheslines, literally just hanging. In 2001, according to Santana, Barrera dies of a heart attack in the same spot where he found the body of the girl. That every story that that facts out.
Same.
Yep. The spirit of the girl came to him and dragged him into the water.
Absolutely not. I laugh when I'm uncomfortable.
Well, it doesn't. I laugh when you're uncomfortable too. But you don't really have a say if you're dying. Like,
be calling out to Jesus. Just, good Lord. Okay.
After being dragged into the water, he and his wife could never have children because of the island. So my uncle, Anastasio, took over. Anastasio.
Oh, sounds like pistachio.
So, and it's funny because there's a makeup. So when Dreama worked at the one place that she worked at, we would talk about makeup, and they have a line called Anastasia.
Yeah.
But she always called it Anastasia. I say Anastasia. She's like, it's Anastasia, Mom. Is it?
Well, it is in her world. There's nothing wrong with that.
So now every time I see it, it's like Anastasia. And the movie Anastasia. So my uncle, Anastasio, took over. After Anastasio's death in 2019, Santana assumed guardianship of the island. Although he and his wife and 3 children do not live on the island, choosing to stay on their own island 20 minutes away. So over the years, several other imitation doll islands have popped up in the canal. It is big business now, Santana said, but there is only one true island of the dolls. Santana said he sometimes sees some shadows in the night with the moonlight, but other visitors have claimed to have witnessed the dolls' eyes moving, hearing them talk, seeing them move. As for what will happen to the island when he dies, Santana said, the ownership I leave to the dead.
Good. I just got goosebumps.
That's it.
Because I was going to say, that is a really shitty inheritance.
Yeah, and it only stayed with the family, but because, nobody else had any kids. And he's like, look, I'm not doing this to my kids.
God bless him, finally.
I'm not doing
somebody with some damn sense.
This is, and that's what I've got on my Island of the Dolls, and there are some YouTube videos, and I was really watching, and that's where I learned to say some of these things, but my squirrel brain, I can't remember. I literally just today, right before you got here, I was going back through, listening to how to say some of these names. But I got to tell you that a lot of these letters just don't match up in my brain. Like, they're not supposed to be together.
No, they're not.
What are those fancy little things over the letters? I don't know how to say that.
Oh my gosh, so creepy.
I cannot wait to share these pictures because I didn't even close the pages that I was on just because I want to share all these pictures because they were so great.
No.
And some of them look like Brandon's Biohazard doll.
They're so creepy.
And he only took the ones that were battered and beat up. Like, he wasn't taking brand new dolls. He only took the burnt ones or the mutilated ones or the headless ones, and one spot there was only a head, and then one spot there was arms and legs. And I actually watched the movie, which don't waste your time.
There's a movie about it?
There's a movie called Island of the Dolls.
A dumb idea. Is anybody good in it?
No.
Boring.
And I tried to retain some of it, and it's kind of like the same with which episode was it that I did? Was it Lake Lanier, the movie Lanier?
Yeah.
Absolutely stupid. It had nothing, no connection to, and it was this group of people that went over and stayed on the island. And that was another thing that was, and the movie touched on it as well. It literally just dinged my brain. Anybody can come to the island. Anybody can bring an offering, bring a doll to the island. It is forbidden to take anything off the island.
Yeah.
Not by the people that own the island, because they're none the wiser. But you go ahead and curse yourself.
Try it.
Go ahead.
Try it, bitch.
Go ahead. See what's coming to you.
What happens.
Coming to a house near you.
Well, when I watched on the Ghost Adventures episode, they got permission from the owner of Harold to take him to the island. Harold the doll. And at one point pulled him out to see if his little spirit self would start interacting. I don't remember what happened, but no.
Absolutely not. And I watched quite a few, like little 10, 15-minute documentaries on YouTube. I mean, there's some good stuff, some good information on it, but basically it all comes down, it all comes back to the same thing, where it's really just the girl that they know for sure is haunting it, but they could hear obvious energy and see, shadows and whatnot. So it's obviously more than one person, but
I really believe, obviously the Aztecs on the land, and you're just offering up vessels for these spirits.
Yeah.
That's why
why is the eyes moving and following me? Why did this limb just move? Why is this,
because somebody moved in.
Yeah. And you can't, and the only buildings on there are, obviously they're not housing people anymore, because now they're just holding dolls, but and it's just huts, really, just wooden type cabins, if you will.
Yeah. And then water being, what's the word I'm looking for? Not a conductor, but water being able to you can get so much energy out of it.
Yeah, because they're not landlocked. It's not on the ground. They're floating.
They're just swirling in this energy. Oh, no.
Mm-mm. Well, and they let people, they do tours.
Yeah.
And I guess people stay the night even, but they say, like the night obviously is when the energy really kicks up, but all you hear is voices and movement. And it's like, is it people? Like, is it spirits, or are there animals on this? I don't know. They don't speak of any type of animals. How would they get to it? You know what I mean? It's like snakes, obviously, but they can get through the water.
I could be wrong. If I remember correctly, I think at one point on the episode I saw, they heard footsteps or saw something move, and there was a cat. It ended up being a cat, so it wasn't anything paranormal, but I don't know if they have them maybe breeding there like cats, or if one just managed to get there. And this was, 15 years
sad
ago.
Again, if it's just a cat and nobody lives on this island with this animal, how does it eat? Just gonna eat grass?
Maybe it catches fish.
Smart kitty.
Yep. Claw those fishies.
Kitty. You get them with your murder mittens, kitty.
I might be totally wrong. But I feel like this happened on the episode when they first get to the island and they get off the boat and they look up and Aaron just laughs and he's like, no fucking way. like I think he laughs when he's uncomfortable too, because he's just like, no. Are you guys fucking kidding me right now? Really?
I stutter. I get really stuttery when I'm not in a place that I feel like I need to be. Like nope.
I just laugh and try to make it as ridiculous as possible. Like, this is just stupid. Because it's the only thing that helps me. Like, even a haunted house, I crack jokes. I'm scared, but I just try to make light of it when I'm terrified to survive.
I'm not for a haunted house. I hate, I've been a victim too many times. These haunted houses. The last one I think I went through was with my sister, and it didn't end well for either of us. The ceiling shrunk on us. It kept, like we're walking and it's pitch black. And
were you in Erebus?
No. But I did go to Erebus. And this place was up somewhere near her.
Okay.
Mount Morris, maybe Flint or something. I don't know. It was up in that area. But we went, and as we're walking through, before we even got to the bullshit ass fucking clowns, its ceiling just kept, it kept getting, so now we're crawling, and my face is planted in her bottom. Like, thank God my sister is not a dirty person, because I did not even care. I did not want to see what was happening. I had my hands around her hips and my face was in her butt.
You were human centipeding.
We were human centipeding. Yes, absolutely. And she was like, "Yeah, my pants are falling." And I'm like, "So what?" She's like, "I don't wear undies." And I'm like, "That sounds like a you problem. Keep going."
The last time I was in one was with one of my friends, and she shouldn't have been in there. It was at Erebus.
Been there twice now.
We used to go every year when I was younger, and she's epileptic.
Oh,
there's a lot of strobes and stuff.
Yeah,
we were young. We were really stupid.
Yeah, of course.
Nothing happened.
She just wants to be normal and have fun.
So, and her and I, we went every year too. She was always fine, fortunately. But we're walking through together at one point, and it was just the two of us. We got kind of grouped in with the other people. And at one point, the secret door. This has happened to two people. Two different people I've been with now. Secret door slides open. They grab her, pull her in.
Did that to my cousin. Yep.
Then it's just me. But all I see before they shut the door, and there's a guy, a big, huge, scary guy.
Was that like the almost weird, creepy mirrors area?
I don't remember. It was right on a corner.
Yeah.
I remember that, and the door was right there in the corner.
We were in a group. They took like 4 of us, and there was like a couple of us left. I'm like, I don't care. We were attached. Like, I grabbed hold of my cousin. Like, we were Siamese twins.
They yanked her from me so fast, and all I see before they shut the door and she's inside is strobe lights. And immediately I'm like panicked.
For her, not
I
for
literally, I look at the guy and I'm like, she's epileptic. And he literally looks at me. He breaks character and he looks at me and he goes, "Why the fuck would you come in here if she's epileptic? What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't know." I was like 17. I'm like, "I don't know, but I want her to be okay." So he's like, "Just keep going. I'll get her." She pops out the other side.
Cussing at you.
And he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "I don't know.
I don't have it."
We're young and stupid. I don't know. She came out the other side and she was fine. I was like, "I told them you were epileptic."
I broke code.
But she knew. She just closed her eyes, looked down, and covered them.
That's how I walk.
Just so she wouldn't see any of the light. So she obviously knows what to do. She's dealt with it for a long time. But
well, you don't really your fear and panic when somebody else is in a state of distress. Immediately, it's gone. Because it was my cousins, and then Dreama and I went with so it was a group of us. And we got all the way to the end where it feels like you're being buried alive, if you will. And we were in this elevator shaft type thing. And it was just all the balls.
Yeah.
All the balls dropped on you. Well, this is when we discovered that Dreama is very claustrophobic.
For anyone not from around here and who doesn't know, they drop a bunch of like the colorful like play balls.
Right. The ball pit. Ball pit balls. But when
you're at the bottom of the ball pit.
Right, and you're in your mind of you're being buried alive, because they're the noise and they're talking about it. And
they go from floor to ceiling.
Yeah. And the dirt is just falling on you. And Dreama was at the door so she could see out the window, but everything is like clouding her vision out because all the and she's just immediate panic attack. She can't breathe. She's hyperventilating. She's sobbing. And my moment of fear was gone. Like, now I need to be a mom and I'm taking care of my kid. Right. So I had to focus on getting her. And I'm like, and the faster you kick the balls, because there's that gap at the bottom to get the balls out. Like, the faster you kick, the faster the balls go away. And I'm like, we can't get out until you get rid of these. Like, we have to keep going, you know? And I think there were clowns after that, and I have no memory of them even being there, because I was in mom mode, like done. I turned my fear off, and now I'm a superhero. So it's like, no, I have to make sure my kid's okay.
That's how I felt. The guy who was like standing there scaring the shit out of us and just took her. I'm like, okay, you have to be a human being for a minute. Help.
Immediately, you're like, no,
whatever. There was one I went to in high school. It was for a friend's birthday. Her birthday was October. So her mom took us around to like 3 different haunted houses one night. There was this one. I want to say it was up near Flint. I don't remember.
Might have been the same one.
But it was one of the things that scares me the most. So don't find hauntings with this. But it was like the pig masks. and the scary animal masks.
Mm-hmm.
And it literally took us through one where they were wearing the masks in like a butcher shop.
Yeah.
And things hanging.
This might have been the same one because there was like an actual butcher there and he had like that candy jelly stuff on his hands, but he did, like he swung his hands forward like he was going to come for us, and all of this red goo got all over my sister's coat.
Really?
Yeah, she was so mad. Immediately she was not scared anymore because she was like, now I'm pissed. Like, you guys just ruined my fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Like,
we didn't have anything like that, but man.
It was he was like a butcher, and there was like animals and shit inside this room, like just dead, hanging on the walls and everything.
I think it was near Flint. I bet it was the same one. And then when we were leaving from that one, when you leave, you walk straight down like a ramp into the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it was the same one. A guy chased us with a chainsaw all the way to the car.
They were and they separated because I was with my niece and her husband, and so they separated us, and so they, Bree went in front of us, and it was me and my sister. And so these freaking creepy dudes were calling us out by our names. Are you Jenny? That must make you Candace. I'm like, I'm smacking the shit out of your kid. This is the one you gave life to.
They know what to look for.
I was there. I watched.
It had to have been the same one. Yeah.
That's funny. It was almost like a trailer kind of thing. But giant parking lot.
Yes. Because it was.
It had to have been the same one.
When you pull in, it's here, and then the whole parking lot's here. So you go in the front on this side, and I remember there being like a weird, creepy. I remember the butcher shop,
big giant
and then there was like
door
a bedroom
that you had to go through. Yeah.
There was a bedroom. You had to go around the bed, and you're looking for somebody to pop out from under the bed. But I think there's a picture behind you where somebody pops out because you're distracted.
Yeah.
That one was 10 times scarier than Erebus to me. Erebus, I got to the point where
Erebus was just scary to me because I just didn't know what to expect.
Right.
It was like one of my first times. Like I went to a haunted cornfield when we were kids. So and scary. My mom's sister, bless her heart, the one that we just recently lost, she was our fucking superhero that night because she had my sister on one hip and me on the other hip. And we were not letting go.
No.
Absolutely. This is how we die. Like we're going just like this because you got Freddie out there, fucking some dude with a chainsaw coming for us.
I've never done the cornfields
or
like
the
10.
Forest.
Oh my god.
Why? Why are you mean? Why? That's mean. Like, you don't do that.
And like the thing that would get me through, I'm not joking, was like just trying to be funny and make myself laugh and make it like lighthearted. Like this one bitch popped out and I'm like, oh my god, I love your hair.
Right.
You look so pretty tonight. And she's just looking at me like, get the fuck away from me. I don't even want to scare you because you're an idiot. And I'm like, it makes me feel better to survive this.
Like, I know you're not real and I know that you can't put hands, but I don't trust me. I know that it's not reality, but I don't like the jumping out effect. I don't like being scared. Like, I don't like that.
What scares me?
I don't know. I don't like not knowing what's coming around that corner. You go first.
What scares me is the old legends about there being actual murderers in them and killing people. Like, any of y'all could actually be
you
crazy.
watch way too many movies.
It's not the movies. I think it's the podcasts I listen to. That's my fear. One of you is actually crazy.
You got some serial killer dressed up in like in hockey suit here, taking out people. That's what I kind of thought was happening to my family when they got pulled behind the other door. Like,
exactly.
It was a good run. We're gonna keep going.
I gotta go.
Keep going.
Exits this way.
And it was the boys they took from us. So our guides are the men that were supposed to be. So exactly. Me and my cousin, and I think Dreama, like, we're just like, well, now what the fuck do we do? Exactly. Are they coming back?
That's funny.
And they were waiting for us down at the end for us to finally get through. Like, what took you guys so long? We were waiting for you to come back.
Like, we just stood there.
Literally in the circle.
Until
like,
they made us leave.
Help. Ladies, you got to keep moving.
Another group, come and get the fuck out. I couldn't be a person who worked in there. There's no way. I'd hate every single person that walked in.
And and then the ones that throw hands, because sometimes people throw hands. Like,
that scares
you get scared
me.
enough, they're throwing hands.
Yeah, because there's some people you jump, that's their first reaction is just punch.
I think it was a news lady on one of the news channels that I watched, and they did this Halloween. I think they may have done Erebus, but they went through it, and the one lady, somebody jumped out and she hit, like she swung, and they got her on video. They put it on the news, her swinging.
I'll find that. That's funny.
I want to say it was on like Fox 2 or something.
Oh my gosh.
That was cracking up. I'm like, dang, she's swinging.
We should try to go this year.
We should, shouldn't we?
We could one night, like after we record, like late on a Friday.
What?
That'd be fun.
Why are you mean?
We'll know when they're open.
That'd I know they fun. Have the Dream and I went through the corn maze, or was it Random? I don't know. One of my kids, we went through the corn maze. We didn't get very far. I got lost. I'm trying to follow the map, and the people took down the clues. I'm like,
those fuckers.
When this is rude, no, where the hell? Let's go back the other way. No, can't go back the other way. Where the hell did we get in? I'm a rat. I'm dying dead in a corner somewhere. Like, I'm not getting out. I'm not the bright rat.
I'm just gonna lay here till somebody finds me.
Somebody will find me. Pick me up by something tail or something.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was a great episode.
That was fun. It was. Wait till you see these pictures. They were. Not...
I don't really want to.
You know what?
But everybody, make sure you go look at the pictures.
I'll send them to you on a text message.
The one from last week, if you guys listened to the Monte Cristo episode, the picture of the little girl that I shared on Instagram, we did not have that originally. There was a black and white one that I saw. The one in color, I did not see until I went to get the pictures to post them. That fucked me up 10 times more than the original. No. That was horrifying. So I texted it to Candace immediately.
Oh, immediately.
So, look at this. This is so much worse.
Pretty sure I threw out some profanities.
I think you...
Called you an asshole.
Oh, so I thought you told me to fuck off or something. Nope. No, you called me an asshole. So I sent her a picture of the kid from the Sandlot blowing a kiss back and then waving. Or the little gift or whatever it is.
Mad.
Love you. Like, fuck
choke
you.
On that kiss. All right, guys. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for keeping up with us. Remember to like and subscribe. If you want to keep up with us anymore, you can check us out on, obviously, Instagram and Facebook. We are on Patreon. Subscribe to our Patreon and get the after hours, the bonus episodes, the early episodes. If you have any spooky stories that you'd like to share with us, don't be scared. Send them in. Be the first one. We like cherry popper. We will read them. I mean, obviously, we're researching the ones that people are asking. You've heard it here. We'll keep doing it. Email those in at hauntedthroughtheages@gmail.com. Other than that, I think we're moving on to our after hours. So
yeah,
see you on the other side.
Bye.